You know these little desiccant packs that come in supplements and that sort of thing? Did you know you can actually save them and reuse them? Let's take a look. So I have started saving these desiccant packs because many of you know, if you've been around this channel, that I am working on helping our household to be living prepared. So instead of being completely and totally reliant on the grocery store, in case of any such emergency, we're working on building some food stores of our own. I recently found out last year, actually, in the middle of 2020 craziness, that the Department of Homeland Security actually recommends that every American have a 6 month food supply, just in case of an emergency. Anybody else know that? Because I didn't know that. And 2020 really showed us where our weaknesses were, and so we decided to use that as a learning experience and not let it happen to us again. But one of the things I came across when we were doing food storage is you want to make sure that you are storing food in a way where it's actually going to last and be good and not end up spoiled in a month from the time you had it because it got moisture in it or anything of the sort. So right now we're not doing super long-term food storage. We are in an apartment, and so we're working with limited space, but we're working on storage, just buying bulk and getting into some bigger things and storing some food in 5-gallon containers and such. So I've been using diatomaceous earth for my grains and things that, you know, have insects in them, because frequently you can freeze that and then not worry about that. But our freezer's not exactly that big, and there's not enough space for me to put a 25-pound bag of wheat berries into our freezer. And so instead I use diatomaceous earth in that, which also kind of doubles as a desiccant. Now, these little desiccant packets, a lot of times they're filled with silica gel, are actually good for 1 to 3 years, is what I have found in my research. So I have just a few here that I have saved. I wasn't gonna go out and buy them. These are ones, I used to just throw these away from supplements. Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one that used to throw these away. I don't keep the ones that come with electronics or anything like that that you might get in the mail where they're absorbent, right? That's an absorbent gel that's inside of here. And so you really don't want any sort of chemical, anything being absorbed and then putting that in with your food. So I figure our Young Living supplements are good to go. And so I've got these desiccant packs, and really all I'm going to do is put them on a little tray here. I mean, this is just a dish, creme brulee dish that we got for our wedding, and we still need to make creme brulee. It's been almost, maybe we'll do it for our 5-year anniversary this fall. Okay, so we've got these, and you want them spread out. I keep moving it and they keep sliding back together. You want them spread out, and then you're going to heat your oven, or in my case, our toaster oven, because it is summer and it's getting warm, and I don't like to heat up our whole house, especially for something as small as this. Now, if you had a whole bunch of them, you could place them on a cookie sheet or something, a baking tray in your main oven. And if you don't have a toaster oven, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Now, we got rid of our microwave several years ago and replaced it with a toaster oven. I actually haven't had a microwave probably for 10 years. So it's exciting. It's really not a necessity once you get a really good toaster oven. But before I put these in, I'm going to preheat this. And so I'm just gonna turn it on to bake. 325 is going to be too hot. I'm not trying to cook these, I'm just trying to dry them out. So I'm gonna take it down to I was gonna say my lowest setting, but about 170 I think is where I'm gonna go with that, and hit start. I don't need it to cook for 30 minutes. I really just need them going for about 15. Whoops. So I'm put that to 15, let my toaster oven heat up, and then as soon as that is heated, we'll put these guys in there, let them cook for about 15 minutes, probably flip them about halfway through. I don't think it's totally a necessity to flip them, but I'm just that kind of personality, so I'm going to about halfway through. And then you'll notice that your desiccant packs get a little bit lighter because any of the moisture that has been absorbed in here will now be dried out, and they'll be kind of quote unquote reactivated, if you will, because they're ready to absorb moisture again. So then you can pop those into your 5-gallon containers. I hope that was helpful for you guys today, friends. I look forward to chatting with you again real soon with another video. Take care. Cheers.